Hello, and I am Redfelfet, and this is Coffee Confusion. Today we are having coffee. It doesn't matter which coffee. Any coffee can be good. Personally, I prefer coffee with a sweet taste. But of course, I can understand you might like something else. And that is perfectly fine. You can choose for yourself which one you do prefer. Sweet, bitter, or somewhat in between. You might have understood by now that this is a participation file, so you need coffee for this one. A nice cup of coffee, maybe even a mug for the coffee, or a thermos. Of course, we all have our own preferred size after all. We all have different likes of how we drink our coffee, of course, or how much coffee we drink. And of course, how we like the taste of our coffee. The taste of coffee is important after all, isn't it? Yes, indeed. So as you think about the coffee, I do recommend that you make your coffee now. As we start soon with the trends. Of course, I will wait when you're ready. You might even want to stop the file right now, so you can grab your coffee, and then I will see you back. So go ahead, stop the file, make your coffee, and come back to return the file. Got your coffee? Very good. Make sure you sit down, nice and comfortable, because laying down won't work right now, don't you agree? Sitting will be much more comfortable to drink your coffee. Much more safe as well. We don't want to burn ourselves after all. Don't you agree? Yes, indeed. So sit down with a table nearby so you can place your coffee on the table. Very good. I suppose you are ready as you are sitting there, all excited and relaxed. All excited to take that first sip. All excited to taste that ready-made coffee of yours. It almost looked like you're drooling by only the thought of it, aren't you? What cute. I wonder if you have stared at that tasty coffee already, or you might want to look at your coffee right now. It might have a spiral in it, a lovely spiral that you can follow, that you can focus on. It might even spin around, made by your own imagination. Maybe it's even a hallucination. You don't believe me? It's right there. Look at your coffee. Look at that brownish liquid spinning around. Nice and calm. The light being reflected on the surface of the coffee. Even the smell of the coffee might make the spiral even more outstanding. I make sure your imagination can make the spiral even more outstanding for you to watch with even more focus. You remember what a spiral looks like, right? course you do. So examine your coffee once again, as I'm sure the spiral is right there. Or it might appear when you try to swirl it. It might make the spiral appear, or take it away entirely. Would you like to try to take away the spiral? Or are you making one right now? You might even take something to swirl the coffee with and spin it mindlessly. But as you might notice, when you swirl the coffee, the spiral will come right back. You might want to continue making that spiral in movement, just with your spoon, or maybe even something else, like a chocolate spoon, or a stick that you can eat as well. Because that is so nice, isn't it? Yes, indeed. You're so agreeable to me, don't you? Just automatically agreeing with me while staring at that coffee. Just automatically agreeing with me while staring at that coffee. Such a good subject, are you? Yes, indeed. You just agree with me, like with the coffee, that there is a spiral and you see in it. As you watch it, being fixated on it, stare at it. That's right, as you even don't recognize that you are moving your spoon all automatically, without thinking, nicely spiraling with the spoon, like all your troubles had faded away, like nothing is important right now than that coffee. And as you watch the spoon going around and around, you can hear a snap of my fingers. Wake up, darling. We are not done yet. I need you to be aware for this. Before I forget why we are here in the first place. Wouldn't you want to drink your coffee? Yes. You're sure about that? Or you have been staring at it for so long. Not that I think it is. Maybe you want to test it. Place your hand above the coffee. Feel the warmth coming from the coffee. Is it still warm enough to drink? Very good. You haven't forgot what you combined with your coffee, right? Good. Very good. It will be a pity if you forgot. It would have been strange if a certain drug was in there. Can't you imagine if it will be a special drug? A hypnotic drug? But you made it yourself, right? You know perfectly well that you have put in your coffee, right? Yes, indeed. So why don't you take a sip? Just a little sip. To taste the aroma of the coffee. Very good. Lift the cup up towards your mouth and take a little sip. Tasty, isn't it? It tastes so good that you would like to take another sip. That's right. Take another sip. It feels so good to drink your coffee, but it still doesn't do much, isn't it? The effect is still so low. You don't even feel that much awake. You don't want to be awake, isn't it right? That's right. So go ahead and take another sip. Very good. And another. That's right. It's so tasty. Why not take another sip? So tasty. You almost lick your own lips because of the taste of the coffee. Do you feel already the effects of the coffee? No? Then take another sip. Taste the coffee, enjoy the coffee. Feel how the coffee slowly works on you. And as you take another sip, you will make the awaken effect stronger. And as the effect of the coffee slowly kicks in, you might want to take another sip, and another, that's right. It feels so good to drink that coffee of yours, isn't it? Indeed. It makes you so awake, but also so trancy. Didn't you know this coffee will make you awake, but trancy as well? Why not take another sip and test it out? Very good. It's so delicious, isn't it? Yes, indeed. It might be even your favorite drink because it can help you to stay awake or to be able to stay more focused, like focused on my words as you listen to them right now. I wonder if you already know that every sip you take, you start to feel more awake, isn't it? But of course, you already know that. I just told you that. I wanted to make sure you kept listening to my words as you enjoy your coffee. And I'm sure that you know that by every sip you take, that the feeling is getting stronger, isn't that right? And as the feeling is getting stronger, you feel more trancy, isn't that right? Yes, indeed. So why don't you take another sip to make that feeling stronger? Because if you drink more, you get more awake, isn't it right? But what if I told you that this coffee has a different kind of a side effect as well? Of course, you might wonder what that side effect is, and I will tell you that right now. You will start to feel more trancy, more thrifty, more blanked out. And what if I told you that as you sip more and more of the coffee, that effect is getting stronger even more? So take a sip of your coffee again, nice and obedient. You know that lovely mind of yours is getting smooth and smoother by every sip you take. So I'm sure you want to take another sip. Isn't that right? Indeed. So take once again a sip of your coffee, as if it clears your mind. And that effect is happening right now, isn't it? Of course it is. It goes so natural. And also I will tell you all the effects of the coffee has on you. You will believe it, right? You do believe me, every word I say is the truth. And you do love following my truth, isn't it? Yes, indeed. So take another sip of the taste so right. Sip nice and gentle. That's right. Very good. Notice how that awakening feeling will put you deeper into a trance. That's right. How more awake you get from the coffee, how deeper you will go in trance. And you start to feel that, isn't that right? I should take another sip. You feel how you wake up, but your mind starts to get empty, fuzzy, trancy. You suddenly feel so light and heavy at the same time. But you want to drink more, don't you? So why don't you take another sip? You like it so much, don't you? Yes, indeed. That's right. It's so tasty, I'm sure of it. I'm sure that your lovely mind don't mind some more sips. To get nicely relaxed as you wake up. So go ahead, take another sip. Are you getting troubles? Does it become too heavy to lift? Oh, it's not that difficult, isn't it? You can't lift it up before. You might wonder why that cup is getting heavier and heavier. But I'm sure you don't have to worry about that right now. Oh my, are you trying to take another sip of your coffee? Be careful. I don't want the coffee to be spit all over. I don't want you to get hurt, of course. Why not imagine the cup is a little lighter, so you can lift it up and take another sip. That's right, there you go. You look a bit blanked out. Anything wrong? Is it the coffee? But there was nothing in there, right? Do you feel the trancy? Are you sure nothing weird was in there? You must have imagined it, right? Because you get more awake. The coffee makes you more aware, more focused, right? That is supposed to happen, right? But you look a bit off, a bit dazed out, like something squeezed your mind, or something gave you a calf mind. Something gave you a trance effect. I wonder if it gets stronger if you take a few more sips. Go ahead, take a few more sips. Let it work on you. That's right. It feels so nice, isn't it? That you wake up and trance at the same time. So lucky are you. Yes, you are. Can you feel some little tingles from the coffee massaging you, making you relaxed as you wake up even more? And trance right there. That's right. Such a fun experience. Having a mushy mind while feeling awake. And you would love to take another sip, isn't it? But you're too relaxed for it, aren't you? But you're too relaxed for it, aren't you? That object with the rest of the coffee looks so heavy. It looks so difficult to drink it. I should just stare blankly, not even focus on it anymore. It's not important right now. The coffee has done its work. You're awake, but nicely entranced. Such a good subject. You are drinking your coffee so well. It looked like you are doing it automatically, without any thoughts. I told you that the effect of the coffee will take you into a trance state. You maybe even feel floaty or drifty. Just say yes. As a good minded subject you are. That's right. Very good. I would advise you to place the coffee away and to enjoy the feeling for a while. That's right. Now I'm sure nothing will happen to it. Can you feel all the effects of the coffee have on you? Lovely. You might want to take a nice deep breath. Maybe even stretch yourself out. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in and out and concentrate on the feeling even more. I'm sure you still have the taste of the coffee in your mouth. Still feel the warm waves going through your body. Feel how the effect of getting the energy in your body. That's right. That right now as we settled it into a trance state. As you sit down nicely and calm, mind empty, staring blank. Maybe there are a few thoughts here and there. And that is alright, you can let them be. Very good. Don't you think? This was fun? Yes, it was. Such a good subject. Now you are sitting there nice and relaxed. You can slowly let go of the suggestions. Also trancy feeling slowly fades away. You can notice the energy of the coffee taking over. That als we end in the fell. I, of course, need to count you up. You can notice the energy taking over. Of course, now the actually effects of the coffee are taken over. We are near the end of the fell. Of course, I have to count you up so you get nicely awake. I will count you up from 1 to 10 so you can slowly waken up. 1. Let go of the suggestions. 2. Your thoughts are coming back. 3. Feel how the effects of the coffee return into its normal state. 4. More aware of your body. 5. Halfway there. 6. More aware. 7. More awake. 8. Almost there. Are you letting go of the suggestions that I gave you in this file? 9 eyes blinking. And 10. Waking up. Up, up, up. Hello there. Welcome back. And as you test the coffee, it gives you the normal effects again. And you can continue your day as normal. Have a lovely time zone, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your coffee.